All right, we are back casting of Frank Stone for episode 2 since we just got to the second chapter. We just finished up the first one. The cop survived. I don't know if there's a part where the cop would die, but and then we got our bestie Linda here. Linda is lovely. That's what we have so far. So let's see what this part comes to. Okay, do I feel like that's a rude place to just stop your car, right? Like you're not even parked anywhere. You're just like kind of blocking the whole
This
thing.
place is definitely a little too,
On the nose?
I was gonna say a little too much like a horror movie.
Exactly.
So, do we just knock or...
I'm not sure.
Oh, doorbell.
The window detail looks like the entity.
Maybe nobody's home.
This is definitely when I was told to get here.
Me too. Hello? Anybody home?
It's a good rule of thumb to try every door.
No, you think?
Well, they're expecting us, aren't they?
No way is it. Do we just go in?
Why are you asking me?
'Cause you're a grown-up.
So are you, Maddie.
Then, here we go. Apparently...
Interesting. I feel like the transition to scenes has just been very clunky for me, and I don't know why.
Beats me.
Hello?
Let's take a look around.
Hello? We've arrived.
I can run finally. We're gonna look for trinkets, okay? Okay, nice. We got the 2 trinkets. Is that who we're trying to find right now? Oh no, maybe not.
This seems a bit more lively.
Ah, ladies. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Didn't exactly get explicit directions as to what to do once I got here, so...
Yeah, same.
I am
He's kinda
so
creepy.
sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan. And you would be?
Maddie.
Maddie. Beautiful name. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah. Middle name Lexington?
What?
Midtown. Big Apple? The city that never sleeps. Home to the most beautiful of women and fiendishly desperate of men.
Madison Avenue. Okay, got it.
A fitting name for such a lovely lady.
Yeah, let's be more casual.
Have you
feels
been
better.
waiting here a while?
More than a minute and less than a lifetime.
Is that long?
Well, it certainly felt that way until you arrived.
I hate him.
The front door was unlocked, so I wandered around and made myself at home. Till I found a way to really make myself at home.
Isn't it kind of weird there's no one here? I mean, we were invited, right?
Ah, yes, well, one could write a book on all the incomprehensible complexities of British hospitality. Many have, in fact.
He's so pretentious.
Oh, Stan, this is...
Linda Castle. I am such a huge fan of your work. I'm at a loss for words. I am just humbled by your presence.
Okay, sure.
Bruno Stanford III. At your beck and call. Only if you call me Stan.
She hates him.
Sure.
Truly an honor. Truly.
Wow, I didn't realize you were, like, famous.
Famous construct, and I'm not.
Oh no, there I would beg to differ. Your modesty is only outweighed by your incredible body of work. Living and dying by the light of the moon, transcendent. Blood on the brain, mandatory. Forgotten flesh. I don't even know where to begin.
All right, okay.
Miss Castle, you are the quintessential countercultural cinematic icon of our times.
I appreciate the kind words. I just didn't expect them here.
Wow, so you're really the quintessential counter-culture icon.
Wait, didn't you two come here together?
Oh, no, I mean, yeah, we drove in together, but only the last couple miles.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you were Miss Castle's assistant.
Oh gosh, it's getting all...
Nope, just me.
Okay, there we
Wait,
go.
should I be flattered or insulted by that?
Oh, well, I didn't mean.
I'm just flattered you think I have an assistant.
I'm sure if you did, she would not be nearly as charming as Miss Avenue.
Your last name is Avenue?
No.
What? Did I miss something?
Only that we are at a loss at what to do in the absence of our host, wherever they may be.
I guess we should keep looking around. I mean, why not at this point?
Maybe our host has left something out for us.
What do you do, Stan?
Oh, I won't bore you with all the
That's a-
details, but
Interesting.
it involves money and fast cars and trading. Well, nothing illegal, obviously.
A bit of
Oh,
light bedtime
obviously.
reading.
They fought the threshold, they demolished the walls they impaled. So, Tablet 5, the slaying of Humbaba, my friend Humbaba, guardian of the forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him before the preeminent god Enlil hears, and the gods are full of rage at us. There's a lot. I'm so confused. They tie together for a wrap. Read carefully, Norman. Study close what Enkidu tells Gilgamesh. He saw beyond I don't know how to say these names, by the way. Humbaba's pleas for clemency. Recognized sparring the demon would undo our hero's righteous won victory. That only a violent demonstration would stir the watching gods. There is no room for mercy in the pursuit of glory. The heavens will not open for a champion that shows restraint. Let's look for trinkets.
Huh.
Oh,
Movie poster inside a cabinet. Interesting choice.
there you enter the
Murder Mill. Hey, either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait, this is one of yours?
It's one of the first things I ever worked on. Super low budget. We had no idea what we were doing. Should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't. Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage. Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements, like
What? Who?
the government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film,
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case. And the CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan.
By the way, the
And
doctor
base, you know,
worked
it's
for
kinda
the
stuff.
CIA. Larry's map, everything, doctor. If you like, that was a pretty obvious reference, though. I feel. I don't know everything about the lore is the issue, and I feel like I need to read up on DBD lore and then play this again so I know everything. But hopefully, I'll get some of the
Supposed
references.
to happen.
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention,
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
and twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake. Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I call myself Augustine Lieber.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Augustine Liebe.
Now that we are properly introduced, I
How
must
is she
again
invited?
offer
With...
you a drink.
I feel like drinking isn't the smart choice.
No, that's okay.
You sure? It's very good.
I can confirm.
Yeah, flying and drinking doesn't agree with me. Thanks, though.
Oh gosh. Oh, she seemed annoyed. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have said no. She seems angry.
I know it's been quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to cellar, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
Huh.
Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur, allegedly. Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
I never knew what it was from. You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you. All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more?
So she had a copy of Murder Mill as well.
I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course, Ms. Castle. We were so close. I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
Why would you want to awaken him, though?
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
I was not prepared to do something.
No, no, no. My sister? Oh, God. All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you'll let me go free. To fight another day.
What? What is this?
God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
Why do I feel like this is such a bad... acting thing? Take her or I'd rather die. I'd rather die!
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love.
Oh yeah, you tell
The
them.
answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
Oh, it's a Bubba? Okay, I see. I understand now.
And cut.
How's that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little?
You
Yeah.
gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Ah!
Somebody just
there we
wanted
go.
to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah? I mean, It looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
No. Fuck. I want to agree with Linda.
Of course. Chris, you're the director. But, like, part of the job is working with people you trust, and I trust Linda's judgment on the camera stuff, you know?
Let's just shoot both versions and then we can see which way works better in the edit. And it'll be my way. Because I'm the director. Hold still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot. Yeah. Oh, it's like
That's
spearmint
why she's
cough
like
syrup.
pissed that
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
that he like chose Linda.
Worth
You
it,
guys
though.
want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to 1. We're going again. We are going again. Okay. Sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right. Everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action. Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff,
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
how many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Steel Mill. Ever.
Well, yeah, let's be apologetic to the police
Oh,
officer.
man. Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Yeah, because he did kind of
What
bust
are we
up the
supposed to do with a busted up camera?
You get it fixed. Finish your movie. Anywhere else but here.
Sam does not appreciate your
hell called up
tone.
his
No.
Nah, he's not so bad.
We
Usually.
even apologize and everything.
We're
We're
not
just
gonna do
frustrated
what
about the
he
fucking
says,
camera.
right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
Like, I don't blame him for wanting to kick them out.
All wrapped out, sir.
Thank you, Jaime. Now remember what I said, because I'm not gonna warn you again.
Yes, sir.
Wait, didn't that... Was that poster a bit different than when it was the beginning? Or am I crazy? Problem is, I'm probably too lazy to, like, double check. And we're frozen again. Because why wouldn't we be? Oh. Curiosity on Man Street. Cedar Hills, 1980. So this was like pretty early in her career, like she was saying then, because like this would have been what, 40-ish years ago? Because it's 2024 when they're meeting at that manor. And this is the 80s.
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
I like her drama,
I like
honestly.
it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a
Wait,
baby.
they
I
don't
really
know
know
anything about this and they're shooting in the place with
you're
it?
still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
Starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people.
How did they
in
not
the
know
steel
this
mill?
when they were like filming there?
Our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Why can't I move? What the hell? Here we go.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna do excited. I feel like that fits her more.
Do you know what this means?
That way you need a new location?
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
Think about it. Our movie shot in a real-life murder mill? You can't buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Oh.
People are actually gonna want to see this thing. We're gonna be, like, totally famous.
Okay, sure. We might get some butts in seats, but like, what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just gotta make sure these last couple of scenes are gonna blow the top of their heads off. Fuck, but not if our fucking camera's fucking broken.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Oh god.
Papá, no tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. What? You want a piece of me too?
Howdy, partner. Are you okay? What are the... I'm gonna do the hey, you're okay. He seems like more
Hey.
that type.
You okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to, lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well,
I love
we're
her
making this
style,
movie,
by the way.
and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
Just like $20 would probably cover it.
$20. That ain't pocket change.
That's how much camera repairs cost these days.
Seriously?
We're trying to make this thing good, and good don't come cheap.
You guys really needed to finish the film?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Who am I to stand in the way of art?
Oh,
You won't
yeah.
regret it.
Oh, and I get the garage tonight,
What? Why?
because I need it.
This is where all our editing stuff is.
Well, that's the deal. Take it or leave it.
That's a valid deal.
All right, it's a deal.
Try not to waste it.
Don't worry, we'll put it to good use.
I'm assuming the repair just cost $10 with how those shoe options were.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's like actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Yeah, anytime! Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
What
Do
is that
Curiosity
place?
shops
Wait,
even
oh,
repair
Curiosity.
cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk.
Yeah, I feel
never
like that's
know.
a safe place to go at times.
I
Yeah.
bet they have some rad old junk, too.
I feel like oddity
Your call,
and
Chris.
curiosity shops, like the people there that like to like fix little things. So like, the thing is that does that not look like a little camera lens almost? I want to see what the
Why
I want to
not?
see what the curiosity.
I certainly am curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
That would be a good
Cameras.
like movie, you know?
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello.
Hello?
We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are.
I love her.
Please. Come on inside.
Aw, she's cute.
Now, let me see. I think I have something.
There
that
has
may
to be a trinket
interest
in
you,
here.
If I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
There's 100% a trinket in this shop.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
Guess here, I would make myself
I
at home.
think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
I love curiosity shops.
Could it have been in... No.
Huntress mask.
maybe this one?
Aw, cute bunny.
Oh, you hear the humming?
Such a mess.
I love that. That was cute. I do think that we missed a trinket earlier though, because like we never got anything in that one. We're not talking to Linda just yet. We want to look at everything.
I don't know
Wraithy
what
boy?
that is, but it looks painful.
I was hoping we would hear like the breathing. Like we just heard the humming from Huntress. Why did this look like Meg? And like look at like it looks like almost like a med kit. Oh shit, what character has like this button? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure a character has this button. Does it not? I'm gonna have to play DPD later and find out. That looks like Meg, right? Like Meg hat and everything. This is gonna be where all the little like Easter eggs are. I wish some of them were hidden though. I hope some of them are.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Interesting. I saw something that we can interact with over here. Why is the music getting like that? But like nothing happened. Aw, little Trapper.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
I would cuddle with it. Look at him. He's adorable. He's just a little Evan. is this?
Whoever
Dear-
owned this place before had some lousy luck.
Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned Nutty Ned Nax. A relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there is any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully moving to Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the behaviorant. I can't never say that word. I'm so sorry. Anyway, after all, time is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. Oh. Can you find something cool?
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
A crow. I thought I saw something earlier over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Is it on the other side? Did I already see this? Oh yeah, that was a hunter's mask. We've already been here. I do not see any trinkets. Can I not open this? Okay, I guess we'll talk. Wait, let me look at the posters. Okay, I don't think I see anything else.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
I love her. And it's $20. That's perfect.
May I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$20.
I don't want to scam the old lady.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
I just don't want to, like...
Thank you very much.
Thanks for
know.
finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
I
Yeah.
love her.
Yep, that's us.
Listen, she's a little creepy, but I still love her, okay?
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
Okay. Buy milk. I'm gonna get distracted 100%. See, I didn't see any trinkets in there. Now I'm getting concerned. Where are the trinkets? Have I been missing so many trinkets?
Cursed movies? Really?
Best Left Buried, The Dark
be a
Mythology
slow
of the
news
Lost
day.
Movie by Joe Blue. There are those films that have been lost over time, which, in their absence, have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performance of the actors or craft of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they might gain a glimpse into a darker reality realized one only by the camera. Oh, I forgot to inspect it. Most associated with production have distanced themselves from rumors around Dean's disappearance. The most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for a moment to come forth and claiming the film stars for its own twisted... Interesting. Okay. Interesting. American flag.
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
Maybe I did fuck up with the money. Trinket! Nice. Nice. I don't know why they make it so complicated for me to just open a simple thing, but whatever. Wait. Why am I stuck? Ace? Oh, I wish we could. Wait, can we go? Oh, yeah. We got this, right? We got this. Okay, we almost got this whole side. No! I just want to get this last one. Thank you. Oh, fuck. I just ran straight into that. My bad. Fuck. Why am I so bad at this? Okay, I'm done playing this. Fuck that game. Do we see everything that we need to see?
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How
Oh,
would
I
you
didn't
know?
see who was missing on
Don't
the
think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere,
Benny
man.
Baker.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
I mean, he was like the one talking to her,
Alright,
so
that'll
like.
be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to
Oh
shoot
my
the rest.
goodness, she's such an idiot.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
He was like, yeah, okay.
You need a ride home?
Oh yeah, let me just get my bag.
I wonder what would have happened if Sam died at the beginning scene, like if that was an option.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
Both of these are bad options, but
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
I feel like you
Let's
should
make a
trust your
movie.
dad to not go in there, though. To be honest, but that's just me. I like the DVD sounds from time to time. Just like, oh yeah,
I
This
have
is
worn many
DVD.
masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill.
well, maybe it wasn't a nice lady though.
But
It's
what
only
true
that.
creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
We're gonna stop here for this specific episode, because I feel like around an hour each is good. Because I don't want it to be too long of episode. So we're gonna end here for this one as well. But thank you guys so much for watching, and then the next one will just continue. You know, like I said, very minimal editing. I don't want to deal with editing. Hold on, my cat is falling off of my desk onto my PC. I had to catch her, so... And of course she naturally attacks me. Like, how dare you not let me just fall on top of your PC? Anyway, on to the next one.